Diversity Doll Assignment: Harmful Effects of Gender Conformity Pressure on Adolescents by Adrienne Dixon. My diversity doll is a representation of the vulnerable adolescent population. While adolescents face many challenges as they grow and mature into adults, one aspect of their struggles is the fact that from their preteen to their young adult years, they face increasing pressure from society to conform to the societal gender roles which they have been encultured into. This pressure put on young people at such a crucial time of identity formation has the power to negatively influence the expression of their true selves, perhaps causing them to bury or abandon pieces of themselves which, had they been allowed to grow and flourish, would have added depth and meaning to their lives and allowed them to share their unique and genuine selves with the world, free from fear of judgment. The process of creating this diversity doll and researching for the paper was therapeutic for myself because it allowed me to explore and gain insight into the many ways that my expression of my true inner self, part of me that holds all my personal thoughts, feelings, and impressions, is carefully guarded and filtered through my outer self, the egoistic and self-conscious part of me that wishes to present myself in a certain way. These have been shaped by societal pressures to conform to culturally sanctioned normative behavior according to my gender. Put in a more straightforward way, this project brought back hopes, dreams, pains, frustration, and impressions from my own adolescence and allowed me to see clearly how these have all influenced the person I am today and how I interact with the world. The doll, sculpted from clay and painted, holds an easel and a paintbrush as it looks down at its reflection in a mirror. This deliberately androgynous figure is meant to be representative of both male and female adolescents and makes use of the colors our culture stereotypically associates with boys and girls, the colors pink and blue. Representing adolescence for both genders, the colors of the doll are half blue and half pink, representing how society conceives of gender as a binary, both halves being distinct and opposite from each other. But on this doll, you can see that the margins between male and female are beginning to blur, pink and blue mixing and spreading from each half to the other. The doll is looking down into a mirror and seeing the literal reflection of itself, which represents the metaphorical self-reflection, looking inward and discovering that an either-or conception of human traits does not accurately reflect the true depth and complexity of its true expression of self. Dissatisfied with its limited palette of only either pink or blue, the doll lets the paint, which represents gendered behaviors, skills, qualities, and appearances, spill down onto the mirror, blending pink and blue to make a new, more beautiful color. Blend of both traditionally masculine and feminine coded traits, the doll is using this new color to defy societal norms and paint itself a hue that more accurately reflects its true character. As time goes on and we continue to reject outdated ideas of what it means to be a boy or a girl in this rapidly changing and ever more complicated world, my hope is that adolescents and all people will be liberated from our constraining ideas of gender-appropriate behavior and be free instead to fulfill a life of honest self-discovery and fulfillment.